Easy. Let's fucking go. Okay, so there are two ways mainly to understand violin, and those ways are exactly reading a music sheet or listening to to the violin being played. There are those are the only two ways you can do that. There's you just gotta input things onto your brain to get better at the violin. You just gotta input shit onto your brain. You gotta input. Oh god, that was. Okay, so you gotta input what others plays like, or you can read, and both of them will make you slowly better, right? Those will make you slowly better over time, actually, very over time. So that out of the way, like out of the way at all, there's one only one thing you gotta do to get better, and is focus on the basics, on getting the bow straight, like perpendicular to the string, or the basic the basic place of the on the fingers, the third the third position, maybe even the second position. I don't even use it, but maybe that one. It can help. It can help in some music, but you don't need it. You definitely don't need it. I don't think so. You gotta think about it as the basics. Just concentrate on the basics. On playing one string with a bow perpendicular, per- perpendicular, and on putting the fingers very well, like strongly, and vibrato. Those are the only three things you need to focus on when you're learning to play the violin and to get better at it, actually. Because there are pieces that need you, that actually like need you to understand well how you move your bow. It's so fucking crazy. It is really hard. The bow just moves everywhere, bro. It's it's fucking stupid. But they're good music when you actually understand how you play it. It's so beautiful, so freaking beautiful. I love it. Excuse me. And talking about the fingers, talking about the fingers, it is crazy how well you need to move the fingers. I've trained it a lot, but you need to have that third position unlocked for a lot of like good for being a good violin. You need to have that third position unlocked. Like you literally practice it so much. It's fucking crazy. And so then it comes to vibrato. There are a lot of tutorials about vibrato, and basically what they say it's practice it like fucking crazy. Second, try to do it followed. Like you change notes, but your hand doesn't stop moving like it's vibrato, right? Like you're doing like this and you don't stop, change it, and you do it like this again. Try not to do that. Practice that, basically. And they say also build it as if it was your own style of vibrato. Like you think it just sounds better one way, just do it that way. Just do a vibrato that way. Whatever you want to give it the feels of, just give that feels of your vibrato. Like you can do it like big vibrato, and that would feel pretty much different. It would feel so much different that just bring your vibrato super ultra fast, like, fucking Sonic, whatever, right? It would feel totally different. There's no comparison in there. They're totally different, and you have to control both of them. And you just gotta build how you want to vibrato sound for yourself. It's like your style. I said it many times, but I'll keep repeating it. It is your style of vibrato. You don't need anyone else to say you. Yeah, you gotta play this part of vibrato like this. Absolutely, just like this. Nothing more. No, bro. Just, just well, unless you're in a how is it called? Wait a little bit. I don't know how it's called, so I'll get it now. It is called orquesta. Orchestra. Orchestra? That's it? Well, I guess. I guess it's just orchestra. I think orchestra. Orchestra. You know what? I don't care anymore. If you're an orchestra, whatever you fuck, whatever, you you need you kind of need to do that. Like in a big orchestra, you need to think about it as the way you just manage it. Everyone has to do the same thing, so you gotta do it for everyone else too. And so there are various techniques to get better, faster, to get better, faster, and it's not practicing. That is the disclaimer that I want to tell you. This is not practicing, and it's so much faster than practicing. If you practice a piece, a sheet music, just normally, you did not stop to imagine it, imagining it, imagining it on your brain, it'll take a lot more than just what it would take with imagining it. Imagining it. It is causing me a little bit of. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on. So it would take you a lot more practicing only only practicing on the real life, then practicing a little bit, then coming back, getting back, like stopping and just imagining you playing that shit, that music shit. It would make so much of a difference. It's like 2 times faster. Not even 2 times faster, bro. 10 times faster. You learn shit 10 times faster. It's fucking stupid. Okay, so the exact way how you do it, it's not really complicated. You just think about exactly the movement that you want to do when you're playing that part that complicates you in the music shit. You just think about it, and it's just think about exactly the where the finger is put and where your bow goes, exactly the movement that it goes, right? Like you, whatever. How the music sheet says, you do it exactly like that. You imagine yourself doing it exactly like that, and that is exactly how you will try to do it. Okay? Basically, you instantly want to just straight up go to the violin and start playing it. The faster you can. The fastest that you can start playing it again. Because if you play it, then go back, think about it, think about yourself playing it, and then you go back to play it, to playing it, you will know exactly if you got it wrong or not. So the best thing is to just imagine it, play it, imagine it, playing, imagining, playing it, imagining, playing it. That's the course of action you want to do all the time that you're practicing something. And it makes it so much faster. So much faster. It's fucking stupid, bro. It's fucking stupid. You don't even understand that. If you haven't used it, then there's no way you're going to understand how fucking great this technique is. It's stupid great. Now I have to see whatever the fuck whatever else I had here. Oh yeah. There's another technique that can help you to practice a lot more, but I don't really recommend it. It's a technique you can use it, and it's basically just before starting a practice session, you you throw a coin. That's it. You throw a coin up. You take it. You show it, and if it hits, and if it's heads, that's it. If it is heads, then you search up the music that you're gonna practice, and you play it with music on the background. You know, the accompaniment or whatever, whatever you want to place. You can even play the part of the violin and play atop of it to get used to this shit. You know, it helps. And if it gets tails, you just practice with the music sheet. Nothing more. Nothing more. You end it in that. You just end it there. There's nothing more. You just practice, practice, and practice with your mind, of course. But this can create a like getting addicted to it. Like you can create an addiction to practicing, and that's exactly what you want to do when you are trying to practice. I don't know. Why would you not want to get addicted to practicing? It's like all your problems would just get away and stop existing if you just practiced at this. All your problems with the violin, they will all just disappear if you just practice enough. And that is exactly, and I mean exactly, what you can achieve. You can just get addicted to practicing. And the way it works, okay, I went in a little bit of a tangent there. I should not have done that. And what you do basically what happens in your brain when you do this, it's it's kind of a gamble. You know, people get really addicted to gambling. Why? Because it's just random. The outcome and the dopamine that it gives you, it's totally random. Sometimes it will give you nothing, sometimes it will give you a lot, and sometimes it will just give you a little bit. That's exactly how that thing works. I don't recommend it. Why? Because when I played when I play with music, I just can't really think and just stop, think about playing it, you know, like imagining myself playing it and then going back to playing it. You know, that just doesn't happen while I'm doing that, and that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. It's not recommendable, so just don't do it, please. Please, it's just a technique. If it works for you, it may work. I don't know. You try it. Just don't get too excited about it. Okay, just whatever. That's it. That's the only way you can get good at violin. It's just literally just three things: practicing, literally just practicing. That's all you need. That's literally you can just hard work your ass out of it. But there are better ways of doing it. Of course, there are very better ways of doing this. And so, another way of doing it is listening or reading music sheets and trying to play them. You know, listening to music, to the violin, someone playing it, someone very good trying to play a music sheet, and just try to copy them. You will learn a little bit. You will learn a lot, actually, from them because they're really good. That's who you want to learn from, and you can try to read and imagine yourself reading it, or maybe just reading it by itself. Not really need to anything else. Playing it and reading it. Now, the third thing you can do to getting better is absolutely disgusting, and it is just imagining imagining yourself playing the violin. And it's fucking disgusting, brother. And I have to tell you again and again, it is fucking disgusting. It's stupidly It's stupid how well it works. How well it works, and how well it had worked for me for these years that I've been using it. Just use it. Remember to use it at least once at a practice at a practice center, right? Just try to do that. Try to do that. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's absolutely it. Don't worry about anything else. You didn't. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot. I forgot. Vibrato too. You gotta like give your music, the music that you play, like a style that's only yours. And the way to doing that is practicing vibrato, 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 whatever, vibrato, and practicing just feeling the music with that vibrato, like feeling it. You know, if I use like, you're playing the thing, you just feel it, just feel it, just feel it, and do the vibrato with that feeling. That's another way of doing that. That's everything. That's quite literally everything. Just those three things will get you to the fucking top. And the last thing, like this is a bonus tip, and it's just try to calm down your body, right? You don't want your scapula to just work a lot when you have violin here. You don't want that. You definitely do not want that. That can give a lot of problems for your arm and your shoulder at the long run. So if you don't have a support, I don't know how it's called in English, but a support, we call it a support. It's the thing that it's put beneath it, that it just instead of being the only the violin, it would stay like at this place. And with the support, it gets to here, so you can put your head on top of it, and it's just kind of floating in there. That helps a lot to not have um um to not have infinite and to not have injuries. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so buy a thing here, a sport for the violin that will kind of make it basically impossible for you to have problems with your shoulder or with your scapula, whatever. And be calm, okay? Be calm. Feel the music that you're trying to play. Feel it. Be the music. It's like what Bruce Lee said, right? Be like water, my friends. Be like water. Now, water can crash and it can flow. If you put water in a cup, it becomes the cup. Oh my god, I remember exactly word by word that shit, bro. I don't, bro. I don't know why I remember word by word. This is so good that is speech. It's so freaking good. I love it. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is be calm. When you're calm, you will kind of naturally go to those movements that you need to have. You can't just be a robot, whatever. You can't just be a machine doing that. You just gotta be a human being and just feeling the music. You know what I mean? Well, I I hope you do, because this is the end of it. I hope you can get something out of this. And I hope you have a great day. See you, boy.